Hi, I'm Anese Cavanaugh. I'm with the IEP method, and just wanted to say a couple words today about busy. Just wanted to talk about busy a little bit. We're in the middle of running a Contagious You book club or Contagious Culture book club, and today we worked on the chapter in the book about busy, the energy of busy and overwhelm. And of course, with the way things are in the world right now, there is a tremendous amount of busyness and overwhelm, and also a tremendous amount of anxiety and ambiguity and chaos and tension and all these other pieces. So, it's interesting. I wanted to talk to the group today about busyness and how busy is often a bad habit. Like how busy, the energy of busy, it's often a bad habit. Like we don't think about what we're doing. We don't connect to our intentions for what we're doing. We're not present what we're doing. And so therefore we get into reactive mode. And so busyness, the energy of busy becomes a bad habit. It just becomes something that we do, we get sucked into, and it can really overwhelm us. I also talked about, and I talk about this in the book, how busy is often a badge of honor. It's if you're not busy, then what really are you? How valuable are you? Are you really doing enough work? Are you really doing your job? Do you really care as much if you're not as busy? So busy has often been known as a badge of honor. There's a million different reasons, but it's a bad habit, it's a badge of honor, it's just unconscious, it's not being clear on your intentions for what you want to do, it's not being present, it's not taking care of yourself. Like there's a million reasons why we get busy. Taking on other people's energy, we also get busy from that too. So busy is an energy, we take on other people's energy, and then we're kind of in like survival mode in that field. So one of the things that got brought up today, which I thought was really important that I can sometimes miss and take for granted, is that right now, a lot of us are busier than ever in that we're now also navigating being at home with our kids and our partners all the time. We're running businesses from home. We're changing businesses. We're changing jobs. We're not having jobs. We're figuring out what to do next. We're navigating, just a million different things. And that can be really, really overwhelming. That can be really, really daunting. And what I want to offer is this. The offering that I've had with the IEP methodology has been that busyness is not going away, chaos is not going away, change is not going away, conflict is not going away. None of the stuff that's happening outside of us is going away. The only thing that we have any control over is ourselves. And so how we stop and pause and get back into our own space so that we can get clear about what energy is ours and what energy is somebody else's or the rest of the world's. That's an important leadership skill that I think is more important now than possibly ever, just in terms of being able to stop and to get clear on my own space and to get clear about my intention for what I want to create. So the antidote to busyness is being connected to presence, it's being connected to your intention, and it's being connected to your purpose. Okay, so presence, intention, and purpose. When we lose connection to those things, it's easier to get overwhelmed by all the stuff that we have to take on. Now, case in point with people now, schooling their kids at home, and we're all on top of each other all the time. The way to deal with that is to do the very best we can. The way to deal with that is to do the very best we can. It's not going to go away. And so what's the littlest thing you can do to help things go right? What's the littlest thing you can do? And things that I've noticed very helpful is if I can give myself a chunk of time in the beginning of the day to just ground myself, do my meditation practice, eat well, work my IEP, then that is the thing that gives me a little bit more space and a little bit more peace with myself so that I can be more intentional about how I navigate my day. If I can reboot in the middle of the day, if I can reboot during that conversation with my child, if I can reboot during that hard conversation, going from meeting to meeting to meeting online, virtually, if I can reboot and reboot and reboot and just come back to my space, it doesn't mean that all of that stuff goes away. It simply means that I have more authority within myself and more presence to actually come back and have a moment of peace, which then puts me in a better resource state to be more intentional about how I want to interact with whatever's going on. So that's the long and the short of what I want to offer you today, is just, we can't control anything at all. But what we can control is how we show up for ourselves and how we show up for other people. And the best way that I personally know to do that is to make sure that we take really good care of ourselves, that we get clear on our space, and that we get clear on our intention. So if we're clear on our intention, we're taking good care of ourselves, so we have as much energy and stamina as possible, and then we're present to what's actually happening, that sets us up better to be able to navigate all the stuff coming at us. So that's the invitation. That's the invitation today. It's not, it's funny, we were on this call today, and it's so easy to talk about busy as like a bad habit and something, here's how you fix it, and change your language and change your relationship. And I think that all is really important. I always feel like our relationship with busy have something really valuable to teach us. Our relationship with busy, if I'm finding myself really busy, it's a sign to me to look at where am I not taking care of myself? Where am I not getting my needs met? Where am I not good at delegating things? Where am I not clear about my intentions? Where am I going in 15 different directions? So that's what I mean by relationship with busy. If I'm constantly talking about how busy I am and I keep regurgitating the story and I busy, that's contagious. And that begets more busy from other people, and it's not compelling, and it's actually really exhausting. So that's my languaging with busy. And if I really take a step back and I look at what's creating my busyness, I'm probably going to find that part of why I'm so busy is because I'm overwhelmed by all the stuff that's coming at me, and I'm not present and intentional with it. If I can shift myself and my state to be more present and intentional, which comes, by the way, from me doing the work proactively when I can as well, then I've got a better chance of partnering with busy so that I can create more of the impact I want, and at a minimum have a little bit more peace. So that's the offerings for today. That's the thought. Leaders, as you're out there leading your team, beware the busy. People are busy right now. There's a lot going on. It's not just busy as in all the work to be done. It's busy in the emotional impact. It's busy in the anxiety of all the things that are happening right now. There's no known, this is when it's going to end if we can just get through to here. There's none of that. Nothing is what it used to be. So the way that we need to lead now is very different, in that you have to get good at managing that for yourself, and you have to get good at holding space for others so you can help them manage it as well. So play with this. Whatever is useful in this, let me know. I'm curious. I'll be thinking more deeply about this as well in terms of how we can use the IP work to really help you move forward. But what I know right now is just keep rebooting, keep coming back to yourself, take care of yourself, stay connected to your intention, do the very best you can. Be nice to yourself right now, extra nice. Things are hard. Okay, take care.